A historic Jacksonville silent film studio could get $1 million from the city in the upcoming budget. Action News Jax' Jenna Bourne shows us how the money could help launch the studio's future as a museum and a learning center.
Behind these doors on Arlington Road is a piece of Jacksonville history. Norman Studios is the only surviving film studio complex in Jacksonville.
So as soon as they would develop all that film and put it in a canister, then it would go into this big safe.
I got the latest draft of Jacksonville's proposed capital improvement program. These are the numbers the mayor may introduce to City Council Monday as part of his proposed budget. It includes $1 million to renovate this building so it can transform into a silent film museum and education center. I'm standing on the second floor of the building, which they want to return to being a screening room. You can see this place is gutted. It has no AC, no plumbing, no elevator. It needs new electric. That's what the city money would pay for. Filmmaker Richard Norman became famous for making so-called race films here. He created the movies for African-American audiences, with African-American casts playing roles that challenged stereotypes.
The civil rights movement hadn't really started at the, in the 20s, but then it was nascent at that time. It was just coming awake. And they had to, the audiences themselves had to believe in themselves. So they wanted to see themselves in the movies, because the movies were the big thing at this time.
For Rita Reagan, transforming the studio is a way to not only preserve the city's cultural history, but ensure the studio plays a role in Jacksonville's cultural future. Reporting in Arlington, Jenna Bourne, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
So here's a little more of the studio's historical significance. In the early 1900s, about 1910, Northeast Florida was known as the winter film capital of the world. In 1916, Richard Norman, he released his first full-length film, The Green-Eyed Monster. He later remade the film with an all-African-American cast. When they stopped rolling at the studio, Norman's wife, Gloria, took it over as a dance studio. All right, if you want to get a closer look at the historic property, head to actionnewsjax.com. We have a photo gallery there. You can browse it, share it with your friends. That's on your computer or our mobile app.